guys, I'm with Rey Ronquilio, who is featured on this week's Midweek cover. You may have seen him in the fitness world, in the gym, but he is the founder of the Stingray Classic and Aloha Muscle Hawaii. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having us in this gym. And so this is where you train out of,
yes,
right?
I do.
And this is the Jungle Gym.
It's called the Jungle Gym.
The Jungle Gym. So
yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about how this all even started for you? Like, how did you even get yourself into the fitness world?
Well, I was a trainer in 1991. I was actually in the hotel business, and I got tired of the hotel business, and I wanted to do something with the rest of my life that I would enjoy. And I thought, why not be a trainer? I mean, I would love to do this for the rest of my life, and that's how I got into fitness. Was just wanting to do something with fitness.
Wanted to do something different.
Yes.
So how did you come up with the idea to create the Stingray Classic?
Well, I was a competitor for 12 years, a national competitor. And I knew that I wanted to give back to the Hawaii because I was really lucky. We didn't have too many pros in my days. And I was very lucky that I had a lot of sponsorship. I had people paying me money to do this stuff, and they would pay for my expenses. And I thought, you know, I wanted to be the guy that can help Hawaii grow this professional market. And through the shows, now we have over 50 pros coming out of Hawaii now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first classic ever?
Yes, I do. It's 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
And can you give us a little history about how that event went down?
Well, it was my very first show. It was at the Pacific Beach Hotel.
Wow.
And
that's the Alohilani.
You know, it's Alohilani, right? So, yeah, way back then. So it was my very first show. I didn't know how to run a show, but I just faked it and I did it, and it worked out really well. And after that, the next couple of years were very successful. But yeah, out of the blocks, it was a learning experience, and I'm still learning. Yeah.
So what do you think made it successful? Was it the sponsors?
Yeah.
Was it just the people in Hawaii in general?
Yeah.
Everyone who wanted to compete?
Yeah. I think what it is the local people are looking for a really good show, and I put on a really good show. It's not just a show, it's an entertainment. So usually I have Champ as my MC, and he's kind of a jokester, so he's always putting up jokes in there and making everybody laugh. So I think my show's a lot different. Plus, everybody wants to win the sword. So the overall winners for the Master and the Open, they win a sword. So there's a big presentation. The sword is in a rock. So they have to pull the rock out, the sword out of the rock, and then the smoke comes out, and then we do photos. Wow. So we make a big thing out of it, a big celebration. So I think everybody wants to come to win the sword.
To win the sword?
Yeah.
But do they also have to win
They have to win the overall.
The overall first, and then they have to pull the sword out.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what about Aloha Muscle Hawaii?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Same thing. The overall winners for the Open and the Masters get to pull swords out of the stone. All the other overall, which is teen, novice, and true novice, we have weight belts for them that has Aloha Muscle champion on there for them. Yeah.
And then the Aloha Muscle is also a qualifier.
Yes, it's a national qualifier. So if they win my show, then they're qualified to go to the nationals and compete against the best people in the nation.
Amazing.
Yeah, to get their pro
awesome.
card.
So, okay, let's go back to Aloha Muscle Hawaii. Which one came first?
Stingray started in 2007. Aloha Muscle 2016.
2016. And what made you want to start Aloha Muscle Hawaii?
Well, the Aloha Muscle was actually for my wife. I started that show because I wanted her to have her own show. Because
ladies, you think about us.
So she would help me with my shows, and we would have arguments sometimes. But the bottom line, I would say Pebbles, it says Stingray Classic, not Pebbles Classic. So the bottom line is I got the final say. So this way I was trying to build the Aloha Muscle for her so that she can run that show and she can do whatever she wanted, and I would just support her.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But both men and women can compete for the Stingray Classic and Aloha Muscle.
Yes. Same thing. They're both the same shows, just two different names. One Aloha Muscle, one Stingray Classic.
And can you tell us when these events are coming up?
Yeah, the Aloha Muscle is coming up this September, September 30th, which is a Friday. And then the next Stingray Classic will be next year, April 21st, 2023, and they're both at the Sheraton Waikiki Hotel.
Waikiki. And is it open enrollment? How do you get about into?
Oh, well, it's online, so you have to go online and register online.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rey.
Thank
and
you.
Everyone, if you are interested in reading more about his story, go ahead and pick up a copy of Midweek and learn more about Rey, the Stingray Classic, and Aloha Muscle Hawaii. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.